Hello and welcome back, my beautiful Pisces. This is a day where we look at the readings for how others see you and how you see yourself. I'm going to talk about that in a few minutes. I wanted to remind everybody that myself, if you don't see me answering a lot to your comments in the next 2 weeks upcoming, it's probably because I'm off with family. The videos will still be dropping, however, so your messages are going to be here every single day. You can listen to me every day. As for personal readings, I will pick those back up at the beginning of the year. You can still send me an email. I will find them in the new year and I will get back to you. I just didn't want you to think that I was ignoring you. I'm just taking some very well and deserved time off because, well, everybody needs some, and my family is going to be here. One of my sons has time off. One's on call for snow. My husband's taking time off, so I'm taking time off. I may be looking to come back faster with all of this energy in the house every day. Who knows? But I'll do my very best. You know, Pisces, how much we love crowds, right? So, we're looking at these cards. What did else? I wanted to say something else, but it's gone. Hopefully it'll come back. Here we go, Pisces. So this is a general reading, absolutely. So please take what resonates, leave the rest. Absolutely. Readings are here to empower you, not take your power away. So if you find myself or anybody giving you the feeling that your power is being taken away, it's time to move on. It's time to take control of your life, okay? I'm a big advocate for this. This is one of the things that I think spirituality should not be doing is at any point in time is taking any of the responsibilities out of your plate. We're here to guide. We're here to help, okay? There's no cheat sheet to life. You got to work through it. And it's something that I've learned over my 53 years on the planet. All right. So you have here 6 of Candles, 9 of Gifts. Both these cards are really wonderful. I don't know if it's because of the holiday season. It could be. People get in a very different frame of mind at this time of year. I spoke on it briefly about the collective feeling, you know, the Christmas season. Of course we do. A lot of us get down at the Christmas season, but I think even more of us are very hopeful around this time of year that the world will be a little nicer, that we're going to get to see loved ones, and just the act of giving a gift is something in itself that raises the vibration of the planet. So you have here the 6 of Candles, success. People see you as a success. And you have the 9 of Gifts on how you're feeling, which is blessed. And that doesn't surprise me to have these two together, because when you feel blessed and grateful, you give that aura off. So it doesn't matter what you own, don't own, what you look like, don't look like. When you feel this way, people feel it as well, right? They see you as successful. They see you as happy. Happy is an indication of success. So let's take a little look at the 6 of Candles, and it's written victory, accomplishment, recognition. The heart of the holiday parade is the arrival of Santa Claus. He represents the season itself and the joy that it brings to so many people all over the globe. There's also victory here and a triumphant spirit that sings of the return of light and hope, symbolized in this card by the large sun that follows the sleigh. Santa Claus is a hero of the season, he who shatters doubts and causes even the most cynical of people to smile before his jovial personality. The gifts that he brings are not only toys and goodies. The true gift is hope and victory over winter's darkness. Absolutely. And also, yesterday was the winter solstice. What a wonderful thing! And I didn't mention it, of course, because of course I'm taping these a little ahead of time, so some things may you know, come and go. But I'm feeling, as I read the light of hope that came through, it's like saying, "Oh, winter solstice." So for once, I think, I was going to say for once I'm in tune with the other side of the world. No, I'm actually 2 days late instead now. So. But for wherever you are in the world. So happy winter solstice. This is officially when we start gaining light again in our lives. The days get longer. And that's always a good thing, right? That's always a good thing. So we have the 9 of Gifts. And of course, like I said, the first card was how others see us. So they see us as being light. And that's a wonderful thing, right? So accomplishment. Look closely at this card. There is little of outright luxury here. The walls are bare and there are few ornaments on the mantle. I like that. And a tree. Yet the lady in the armchair is utterly content. And that's what I'm talking about, right? When you are happy, it doesn't matter about what you have, what you own. Okay, this shows us the true meaning of what the season evokes and how little one actually needs. She has worked hard to earn enough money to purchase or make the gifts that sit by the tree. They are small, humble, but well meant, and now she sits back by the warm fire and takes it all in. She feels safe and secure in the moment, knowing that all she needs is represented in this room: warmth, comfort, and the love of others, represented by the gifts and delight. She is accomplished and secure in enough material wealth to ensure she is comfortable. Exactly. So it's not about everything you own. It's about how you appreciate and enjoy what you do have. Okay. Maybe this time of the year, especially with the reading, the cards that came in this week, it's not always what you can see or how you can, because we're talking a lot about predestined or preconceived ideas of what we think should be, or what we want clarity on something, right? And what are we chasing, really, Pisces? We're chasing happiness. We're chasing this Nine of Gifts, this Nine of Cups. This Nine of Gifts, this Nine of Pentacles. We're chasing that happiness and that abundance that we feel will bring us happiness. But it's actually the other way around. And I know you know this, but of course it is the way I do my readings, and I'm going to say it again. It is the other way around. First you're happy, then you look for what you need. And you're going to find, and I don't know if it's true, for myself, I'll speak from experience, I found out that it's a lot less than I thought it would be. Okay? Once I found happiness, for every little happiness block that gets dropped in my life, every time something fits into something that I feel fits my authentic self, I realize that I need less and less, and I feel secure with less and less. So maybe this is what's coming through right here. Okay, when that becomes clear to you, you're going to build relationships with spirit, with life, and then you're going to go forward. Okay. And it doesn't mean that you're not going to have disappointments. Of course you will. Okay. It doesn't mean that everything is going to magically fit into your life. The Eight of Cups. Oh, I love this. Usually the Eight of Cups is about leaving, but look at this, doorways. And it's so true. If you see a lot of the cards, you'll see somebody like in a doorway about to leave or something. A lot of those are depicted that way. And yeah. Five of Wands, battles. So these battles are to open doorways. So if I'm to read that correctly, okay? The battles that you have fought, they have opened doorways. And the doorways are to success, to happiness, to gifts. Okay? You're feeling well within yourself. You're feeling good. And yes, it's been a battle, because I feel this slow-moving energy coming in. And sometimes you feel like, why am I fighting this uphill battle all the time, right? Why am I always getting blocked? Sometimes you're going, I know what I want now, or I know what I want to know. Why am I always getting blocked? It's to open these doorways. And the doorways have to be here, because these are the cards that have come in for today. Okay? The doorways to success. The doorways to gratitude, to fulfillment. When it's too hard, or when something's not working well, sometimes it's good to really pay attention, because there's usually a block. There's usually something as simple as a couple of weeks ago was planning like the lives with Brenda, and there was miscommunication. nobody's fault. But there was like a miscommunication on the day and all that. And then we're having tremendously hard time sharing the information. And I mean, right there, when that block, instead of trying to push it through and trying to share it and trying to push it through, instead of looking at the information coming in and going, wait a minute, there's something off about this, like we're no longer on the same page. I found it a couple days later where I communicated, and then of course, hindsight is 2020, going, well, that communication wasn't done. That's why that communication was going through. Because sometimes you got to look at why am I battling? Why am I not getting clarity? Because maybe the clarity you're searching for isn't what you should be looking at. Okay? Maybe this is creating doorways for you to stop and look, to creak the door and go, is this really what I want? Am I looking at it properly? Am I seeing everything I should see? Right? Right. Sometimes even to a trained eye, you end up missing a picture, the big picture, right? See, there you go. It's the gates of triumph. This is the Six of Wands coming in again. And there's that doorway. Oh, Pisces. I love it when they do this. It feels so beautiful. Success expands in your life. Okay? I mean, who wouldn't want this? I mean, honestly, if you were presented with this, what would you do? It's like, oh yeah, give me more of that. First of all, I'd enjoy the doorway. This is like this thing right here, the gifts, right? Going, look at this work. Look how gorgeous this is. Wow, let me take a picture. Absolutely. Oh yeah, I would take a picture. This would end up on a card just like this. I'd be going, look at this. Look, this is like perfection. This is like one of these perfect moments. And then you step through the door and go into the land of beautiful sunshine and green and abundance. Well, this is like a beautiful, gratifying moment that's bringing in everything for you. And this is how people see you. They see you as being here. They also see you enjoying this right here. The gates of triumph. Okay? The gates of triumph are waiting to open deep and wide for you. Inner and outer success is coming your way. Notice how they say inner too, right? Thriving is a state of mind. Okay, just one sentence, right? That's all I needed to say. Thriving, it's a state of mind, right? Accept that you can reach any goal you desire, and even more victories will expand in your life. The more you feel it, the more love, prosperity, fame, and fortune will pour into your life. There you go. Arriving in a foreign hamlet, wreaths of flowers are placed around the sacred traveler's shoulders. The townspeople celebrate and honor the traveler. I feel this is. Okay? The village elders know the challenges faced and overcome and are welcoming with open arms. If a situation had knocked you over, get up and brush yourself off. Discover what you've learned. You aren't a failure if you fall down, only if you stay down. So keep going, believe in yourself. This is what true success is. Acknowledge your accomplishments in life. They are more than you imagine. Victory, good fortune, and triumph are at hand. Very nice. Ta-da, right? Doorways, doorways. Triumph, triumph. Victory, victory. Slow and steady progress and progress, both. They're both coming in as that. All right. Do we pick another one? I don't think so. I think I'm good with that one because I don't know. You can't do better. I don't want anything to mar this. I'm feeling it. I feel like I'm sitting here in like total prosperity, and it's a very addictive feeling. Once you have those moments, you really try to hang on to them, okay? Like I say, I sit in my little office doing this work that I love with all the tools around me that I love. I feel very prosperous, and it hits me at least a couple of times a day. And you want to hold on to it. You want to keep doing this, right? It's like, this is the best job ever. Absolutely. Okay? Here's the power, Pisces. You take it, you run with it, you become successful. You show me just how brilliant that you are. Actually, I love to see. I love hearing your stories. I love to hear when you actually succeed in anything. And I'm not talking about anything fantastically big. If you manage to get up today and, I don't know, make your bed for the last 30 days and you feel, wow, I feel like really organized. I feel that that's opened myself up. I feel that it's cleared that space. It makes me feel nice. I know it does, and I actually haven't made my bed in quite a while, but when I do, I put a nice little quilt on it, and I look at it, and I go, the space just looks better, and I feel better being in the space. That's a success. That's cleaning a space, making you feel better. Or you've just finished like a doctorate in something that you've been, studying in. I don't care. It can be the tiniest. It's how you feel it inside. The feeling of one can be just as big as the other, Pisces, okay? And those are the things I'd love to hear about, because when you work at progress every day, when you work at helping yourself feel better every day, you are empowering yourself. I want to hear about it, especially now with these cards coming in. How do you feel successful and achieved and fulfilled? Let me know. I don't care. I don't care what it is. Don't belittle or make anything small in your life. Make all your successes, the small ones, the big ones, matter. Because they do. They do. Okay? In the end, they really, really do. Because that energy that you feel, you transmute it, and it's not transmuting is the right word, but they're showing me the wave, the wave bubble that hits everybody around you. That's what I'm seeing. So, just keep thinking that way. Ooh, the devil. Okay. Oh, and the King of Wands. Look at that. Okay. I'm so happy. And look at him looking straight at him. Okay? Even the devil won't even look at the King of Wands. You know who the King of Wands is? That's you, Pisces. That's you. That's overcoming the restrictions. That's overcoming the stuff that's come in. Okay? The stuff that you deemed yourself stuck in because you thought it felt good. You ever have these habits, you're going, well, I'm used to them. Like I do them every day or I practice them every day, but they're actually restricting you in what you're trying to do. Okay? Look at this king. He's going, yeah, no, I don't think so. Okay? And he's actually looking down. I mean, if you look at him, look, he's looking down. He's looking down at him. I'll put these cards, look. He's actually sitting up above. His butt is up there. The devil's butt's down here, okay? So you're understanding that you have the power. This is exactly what I'm talking about. The King of Wands is dynamic. He's a leader. He's inventive. He's charismatic. He's energetic, okay? And he's got fire too. Okay? We like to give the devil all the credit for the fire, but the King of Wands has that fire too. But he uses that fire it's a personal flair. It's a lot better than this stuff, okay? So, yeah, no, you're going to free yourself. You're going to free others. I even feel that maybe others are looking and going, him or you? Wow, look. You're not stuck by this. You're not all wound up by this ball of yarn, because this is the yarn tarot, by the way. The yarn is sitting here ready to be crocheted. You're not tied up in a knot. You're actually going to create something with this fire instead of being stuck in it, right? You see all these flames? Of course you are. So it's making lemonade. out of lemons. This is exactly what this is, right? Lemons by themselves, I happen to like lemons, but lemons by themselves, they can be very sweet, sour. But if you add a little something and you put it in the fridge with ice, oh, I don't know, it starts doing something much different, right? And it starts feeling like something different. And you don't go overboard, then you don't get cankers, because that's a real thing. But lemons is so good. It's antiseptic. You can use it for, a cleaning. It has so many uses other than just refreshing drink. You have the answers to the problems. You're not limited of just going, this is sour, I can't take this. You have possibilities, okay? And you're taking them. You're doing what you need to do with those blocks. So, 2 thumbs way up, Pisces. Okay, so we're about approximately halfway through the reading. I just wanted to tell you that if you would like to keep in touch with what's going on with me and also get notifications every time I post, you can join my website below. You just go, there's a link, you put in your email. I will notify you every time there's a session coming up, a reading. And if I do any kind of giveaways, that's where I would post it. And I am thinking of doing that in January. So if you would like to join, it's absolutely free. I would love to see you there. The World. And the Four of Candles. There's that beautiful celebration of life. Okay? Love having the 4 and the 6 of Candles. They're such nice cards to have together. Right? You have the 5. The 4 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, the 6. It's like celebrating life. Taking all of these battles and coming out the other side so much richer for it. It's so beautiful. The World card is wonderful. We're going to be looking at that as well tomorrow. It's coming in as the outcome. And I do feel it. I feel that this is going to bring you a sense of completion. It's going to bring you to, not the end of the journey, because that sounds so nefarious. That's not it. But the end of maybe something that you've been trying to accomplish. Okay? And it's an important one, because it's always, when it's major arcana, it's because you've got the 4 elements in spirit and you figured it out, okay? You figured out how to work it to your advantage. It's like getting the answer to the puzzle, getting 100% on the test. You're getting there. You're completing something. And it doesn't mean that you had every answer. I say 100%, but they're saying it doesn't mean you had every answer correct. The important part of this is that you have learned so much from this journey. As much as the answers you didn't get right, as much as the answers you did get right. Everything is working out for you. It's a completion. It's been long. It's been long enough for you to get here, of course. But it's okay. And if you're not there yet, Pisces, you're most certainly been working on it. You most certainly have been taking that long journey towards that ending, that culmination, right? Culmination is my favorite word for this card. This is the one that I choose for it every time, because I think it says it all. It's like everything comes in. Everything you've learned comes in, culminates to this point. I love this one. It says, yeehaw. When it comes to choosing who will be in your life, I recommend valuing their yeehaw quality above all others. Have it your way. Special orders don't upset us, the universe. I like that. I feel that this is saying just keep your energy high, especially with this 4 of Candles, which is the 4 of Wands. Surround yourself with people who are going to uplift your energy, not suck it away. Pisces, I do understand that at this time of year, especially when we're visiting family members that we haven't seen in a while, that can be a challenge, okay? That can be a challenge. You may have more options than you realize. It's written, it sure is hard to get really angry at someone when you can think of all the reasons you love them, and you can, the universe. So maybe this is a good thing as well. I feel that these are saying, like, in this time of year, sometimes we have a hard time, but if you think of the reasons why you love them, it might help out a little bit, okay? Because we usually love our families, you know, for something or other. Just, I don't know, maybe it's the time we share growing up with them. Memories of the past. It doesn't much matter. If you can hook on to something that helps your energy stay high until you can go back to, I guess, normal when it's, you know, until next year when you see them again, that always helps, right? Try to hang around with your favorite people this holiday season, you know? Especially if you have quite a few in a family, pick the one that you like the best. And it's so funny. I hear that, but sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard. Take a break if you need to as well. Every single day, I'm pressing out and reeling in the abundance you're making room for in your life as I observe everything you think, say, and do. Yeah, I'm not so fond of the reeling in part. I'm not so fond of the reeling. Pressing my heart out, the universe. That's funny. The reeling in part. Yeah, because that's the part that's hard, right? Hey, you could almost say that this may be the reeling in part, right? Yeah, I'm not so fond of the reeling in part. Pressing my heart out. So I feel that this is acknowledgement of, well, the reeling in part. The stuff, the hard work that you had to do to get to where you needed to go. But like it says, you're making room for in your life as I observe everything you say. The abundance you're making room for in your life as I observe everything you think, say, and do. So there's a reason for it, right? There's a reason for the hard work. There's a reason for the mountains. It's because you are, I don't know, you're getting ready. I think it's like, it's exercises to get you there, right? To get you ready to let it in, to take it in, to be happy within. Absolutely. All right, Pisces. So let's take from the Ancestors deck, which is just a Tarot de Marseille. Along with the RWS. This is another very old deck. Okay, the system is very old. Hermit. Yeah, the Five of Cups. Still talking about the learning experience that you've done, okay? Everything that you have suffered through, the Five, okay? Which is a card of disappointment, of sadness, of loss, of hurt. I like it. There's another word for his. It's an emotional adjustment, right? So usually you see the cups down on the ground and you're thinking to yourself, oof, you know, this has made me feel terrible. Now how do I adjust to it? It's given you a lot of insight. You have the Hermit card telling you. You've had to look, you've had to find, you've had to search. This hasn't just been like a walk in the park for many of you. This has been something that you've diligently worked at. You've worked hard to get to here. I mean, it's nice to see the 6 and the 9 sitting here, 3, 6, 9, right? It's nice to see all these cards going, oh, look, you've succeeded, success. But it doesn't always just come that easily. You have to really, things happen and then you have to overcome them. It seems to be the pattern in life. I will say though, after a certain amount of time, some of these things don't feel as bad anymore. Not only that, you seem to have less and less of them. As you progress in life, you start making less mountains out of molehills. Ever hear that? Yeah. You stop making big deals out of so many things. You start going, do I really need to start, do I really need all of this drama in my life? No. No, you don't. Okay? Ace of Fire. And out of that you create opportunities for action. Ace of Fire, King of Fire together. It really shows me just how far you've come. Okay? You've taken the opportunities and you made something out of them. And that's what you're showing. That's what is emanating. There's the word. That's what's emanating from you. That's what's coming out. That's what people are feeling when they look at you. They think this person's in control. They take opportunity. They take, the spilt milk on the ground, grab insight and make something out of it. And all this action has brought this beautiful fire energy in. You're using it to your best advantage, this fire energy. You're looking fire, Pisces. I know that's a saying. You're looking fire. Ready for the year of 8, but although this is 11, which is funny, but it is the strength card. So, you're getting ready for 11 is also the card of justice, balance, but it's also, if 1 is 2, so the high priestess, the wisdom, again, the hermit coming in. I just feel that this is inner wisdom, this is higher wisdom. They're both working together, okay? So you have courage, compassion, and perseverance. Absolutely. You're very brave, Pisces. You've been through a lot this year. I know a lot of you have overcome a lot. I don't want you to forget any part of this. At one point, I want you to just sit down and see just how far you've come, okay? Look at how far you have come through all of this. Archangel Ariel, the lioness of God, is very connected to the earth and its animals. She can inspire you to have confidence while still being sensitive to others. And I feel it's okay, because right now others, this is what this reading about, is how others see you. So they can see you as sensitive and also courageous in your own life and successful. So this is card of inner strength. It's power through kindness and compassion through courage. On one hand, this would have you know that you're stronger than you realize, and you have the ability to conquer any challenges you're experiencing. You should have more faith and trust in yourself. It asks you to handle the issues with a soft touch and kind words. Taking the tough approach isn't always the answer. The strength asks you to look upon your sensitivity as an amazing gift that you can use to navigate through troubled times. If you need to stand up for yourself, then by all means do so. Just couple assertiveness with kindness and dignity. That also talks a lot about this king, right? All right, so having the courage of your convictions and believing in yourself are what are assigned to this card. Lovely, I love it. It's wonderful. So a lot of fire energy coming in. I like that. I like that for you very, very much. I feel that it's important that you should be doing that, okay? This is maybe where the clarity, where the lightning is, where that fire energy is. Just you standing up for yourself and doing, and continuing on your path, okay? Being a fire in your path. Let's see here. All right, Pisces, if you haven't subscribed already and it interests you, we're just about to end this reading. Go ahead and do that right now. Take a moment and hit that subscribe button. Click your notifications to all. If you can, please like, comment, share. All of that helps this channel very much. And it's free. It doesn't cost anything for you to do. And you'd be helping a fellow Pisces. So, there you go. The Lovers. And a Nine of Swords. It seems to be the theme. You have 6, 9. Okay? I've noticed that. It's been doing that a lot. 6, 9, 6, 9. It's not 3. You're not at the beginning. And the 9 for me is always about that beautiful source energy. The one that we go back to. It doesn't hold any corporeal form. It's kind of just energy. But the 6 is definitely like the 3 and the 6 is what we work on the planet, the vibrations. And it's just my definition for it, okay, Pisces? Because it's something that I've kind of, I don't know, it is what it is in my world. It's kind of weird to say that, but it's the meaning that I've attached for it right now. And I've learned through spirit that these change as we go in life, right? But it's there to empower you, and nonetheless, it's a tool that I can use to empower you. So, in this 9, they're showing me, it's almost like the light, right? The awakening coming in here. And it's to ease the mind, ease the anxious mind, the one that's kind of throwing you for a loop. But you have to make that choice, okay? I think that they're coming in with this at the end because these were the cards. How others see you and how you see yourself. This is a choice. It's a choice to harmonize with the balance within, okay? We all have that beautiful balance. And I love this card, this depicted Lovers card, because I happen to love the masculine and feminine of the planet. I think that when they mesh together well, it is a beautiful coupling. And I think that in our energies is also a beautiful coupling. So, but you have to choose it, okay? We like to think sometimes that we're really out of control when it comes to feeling that balance between. But I'm here to tell you that if you work at it and you have somebody who works at it with you, you can make beautiful music with just about everybody, okay? With the people who want to work at it with you. That's the important component. You both have to be willing parties, okay? And then when you have that, you can create some beautiful recipes of all kind. Some friendships that last forever. Some couplings that last a good amount of time. It doesn't even have to be forever. It could just be beautiful relationships. I know some people who have been in couples for 20 years and yeah, they went their separate ways, but for those 20 years, they had the best time ever. So you can see your life as this. You can see everybody who comes into it as I picked you, you picked me, you pick your energies. You pick, what do you want to battle? Do you want to battle anxiety or do you want to let the light in? And it feels like that for me, okay? You can easily walk away from people who drive you crazy. You can find refuge. You can go outside. You can go in the bathroom. You can even just walk away while they're talking. If they don't get the hint, well, you know, some stuff may have to be said. Even then, I know, I've known people like that. But you can choose wholeheartedly to be in a vibration that is higher than the people you don't want to be around. And trust me, after a while, they usually, I don't know, they get the picture. They get the picture. You want people to see you this way, and you want to feel this way, more importantly, right? It's nice for people to think that you're successful and victorious and happy and all that, but it's even better to feel it within yourself, regardless of what's around you, okay? So make sure that you honor yourself as well, okay? In this beautiful holiday season. Drawing down the sun. That's exactly it, okay? They're probably going to say it so much better than I could. But this is wildfire, divine masculine, magnificent witness. Of course, the fire energy's coming in. He's been like, you know, kind of, you see this devil card, how subdued and dark it is? It's almost like receding, and he's like popping of color, like, I'm taking over. I love this. I feel it. 22-4, again, the celebration of the Four of Wands that came in earlier. Where is it? It's somewhere around here. All right, so let's see. And of course, this fire, right? It's a fire energy. It's a fire element. Of course it is. The pure wisdom. The sun warmly invites you to view the situation from its perspective. Illuminate the path for yourself and blaze a trail for others. Be patient with your inner flame and make sure not to burn bridges. Take hold of your masculine form, prepare to fight for what you believe in. If you need a boost to a situation, the sun will set you free. So it's not so much about this burst of light. It's about this burst of light. The clarity, the sun, the one that we had at the beginning of the week, the one that told us, you know, it's time. When the sun rises, we feel the blazing radiance of its glory and the gift of renewal. And when it begins to set along the edges of the earth, we see its creative artistry, richly painted across the sky in hues of reds, pinks, oranges, purples, and yellows. It is a blanket of love upon us before the moon awakens the night. The sun was our first father, our collective teacher of time and comfort. The very power of the sun speaks to us of the power of the gods, not merely as pure masculinity as we know it, but as an incredible driving force that is inherent in us all. The sun's magic provides protection, warmth, growth, and hope, and yet it can also provoke caution as it can burn, as well as enlighten. Sometimes we need to call on the gods' powers to assist us in areas we cannot handle ourselves. When this card arises, you're being asked to look outwards in your life and reflect on the ramifications of your choices, and to evaluate whether or not you are continuing a path of personal truth or following the path of another. It is not to say you cannot be encouraged by others with love, but you must be sure to choose your path so it aligns with your personal spiritual purpose in life and living. Exactly what I was saying. It's good to be revered and looked at as a light in the world, but it's even more important to know that you're on the right path, that your personal power is bearing fruit of the things that you want. Okay? The sun celebrates your successes and rejoices in the delight of your efforts and goals. It can recharge your auric field and strengthen your inner magic. The Strength card, the King of Wands. Okay? Sometimes it's a reminder to help others, especially if they can't help themselves. We have that with the 6. You are being a role model. Will you be their light now, or are you building up energy so you can blaze with fiery abandon? Remember, there's no power the sun cannot handle, and you, the child of life, can yield its essence to change your situations. With the sun, you can build your confidence when you are feeling burnt. Raise your spirits when you're feeling dark. Assert your dominance when you are being stifled, and ignite. There it is. Assert your dominance when you're being stifled, and ignite your passions, and command your heart to beat strong and proud whenever you feel there seems no other choice to make but defeat. The sun is the original spark of creation and the flame that burns in you. Absolutely. The original spark of creation. The Ace of Wands. So this kind of says it all, Pisces. It's good that you are being that, but you can be even more to yourself. I'm going to let you go with this. Thank you so much for being here, Pisces. I appreciate you so very much. Tomorrow we're going to wrap it all up for the week, and I'm still not sure what I'm doing for next week, but I'm trusting that they'll let me know. I hope I see you here and I see you there, and I'm sending you love, light, and blessings, my beautiful ones. Thank you for being here. Bye for now.